Hello, my name is Tania Rodriguez and I will tell you about my visit to the museum in Mexico City. I decided to go to the Soumaya Museum, which opened on March 29 on 2011, which makes it a relatively new museum. We entered and we realized that it is a free museum, and that was very good because we were a little limited on money. We were interested in one exhibition called From Romanticism to the Vanguard. There were generally paintings and romantic works that ended up being avant-garde paintings and artworks. It was not what I expected, so I decided better to change the exposition. Oh, a small break from the video. I had the opportunity to visit the first room of the top floor, where multiple sculptures were found. In my opinion, it was an amazing exhibition for all the artworks so detailed that were exhibited. It was one of my favorite exhibitions. Well, we continue now with the video. I decided better to visit the exhibition 20 Centuries of Art in Mexico, and I was really impressed with all the artworks that were exhibited. It shows a total of 1,521 artworks and paintings, with them such as bark art, death, the flavors of Mexico, Mexican worship, collections of ancient Mexican items, and all others. Within these works, we can find art by authors such as David Alfaro Siqueiros, José E. Iturriga, Rufino Tamayo, Roberto Montenegro, and among others. I really like how they pay homage to our country. This exhibition has pieces that tell different stages of our Mexico, from Mesoamerica and to the vanguards of the 20th century, which I think is very interesting since it tells you how Mexico was in ancient years in landscapes, architecture, and culture. One of the artworks that I liked the most in the exhibition was a painting by the author Jesús de la Helguera, painted in 1959 with the title of Hidalgo. You can see the portrait of Miguel Hidalgo holding the image of the Virgin of Guadalupe. He stands on top of broken chain. In the back we can see what appears to be an angel. We can see how the author represents one of the most emblematic moments in Mexican history. We can see the drama thanks to the light and the position of the elements that symbolize peace and struggle, abolishing the slavery that led this character. This work assimilates a great triumph for Mexico. It looks very realistic since the details are very clear. The next work that caught my attention was another painting by the author Jesús de la Helguera, painted in 1965 with the name Indian Love. We can see two people portrayed in the painting, a man holding a woman who is lying on his lap. The woman hugs a smaller deer and both are on a rock. There is a dead eagle at the bottom of the painting and a sky full of blue and black color. The author represented the love between an Indian and a beautiful woman who was a princess, alluding the famous legend of the volcano Popocatépetl and Iztaccíhuatl. It is a clear representation of Mexican mythology. With all the elements we can see the strength and the love that both characters had. The third work that I liked the most in the exhibition was a painting by a different author, Eduardo Cantaño Wilhelm, painted between 1962 and 1963 with the title of Flor de Bajío. It shows a young girl with dark hair and a tricolor bun that stops her hair from the right side. It's framed by a red charro hat embroidered with silver thread. She wears a white blouse with some details in red and green, and on her shoulder she wears a saltillo zarape. Some red and pink flowers are painted at the lower left corner. Flor de Bajío is a crown made as a tribute of the Mexican period, exemplifying the divas of the Mexican gold cinema. It was probably inspired by the American actress and model Ava Gardner. In conclusion, visiting this museum and this exhibition was amazing. It opened me the panorama of what was Mexican art, and I liked a lot that I always saw art from other countries without contemplating the great Mexican talent that we have. I consider this work as a very good job to appreciate any museum in Mexico City. Thanks, teacher.